Hey guys, so it's been about a year since I owned my Canyon Strive. So I did the 3-month review earlier last year, and yeah, it's been 12 months since I bought it, so I just want to do a quick video recapping what the bike's like and mainly identifying some of the issues that I've found since owning it. So the bike's pretty much been used mainly for cross-country, enduro, a bit of downhill, but I've done a few races on it. The first race I did was a pure cross-country race, 3 laps, 10 to 15k, hard out. The bike did great. The body was a bit unfit at the time, but the bike was fine. I did crash during the race, but that was probably my fault in bumping up the tyre pressures on the day and just washed the corner out, swinging it a bit wide and lost the front end. I've done a gravity enduro, which is your standard kind of 5-stage enduro series that we've got here in Queensland, and the bike was great, absolutely phenomenal. Can't fault it for what it does. And the final big race I did on it was the Flight Centre Epic, and if you guys don't know what this is, it's a 92-kilometre race out in Hidden Vale, which is west of Brisbane. So a full-on 7 hours on the bike, and again, bike couldn't be faulted. Body, bit of cramping going on, but it was a good one to get over the line. Now we know the bike's going to be pretty much good. Like for me, I knew the bike was going to be a really good bike, but it was just a matter of fact, okay, what issues are going to come up with it during the 12 months since I've owned it. So a lot of people ask, how's the shapeshifter? To be honest, I haven't had any issues with the shapeshifter. I did, however, actually break the shapeshifter lever. Now, to replace the shapeshifter lever is quite a task. You actually have to dismantle pretty much half the linkage on the bike and strip out pretty much the whole shock and pull this cable out, refeed the cable back in with the new shifter, pull it in, and then fine tune it with pretty much the bike half apart. Now in the video that Canyon provides, there's a little cap piece that you've got to lever off. Now in the video, this piece comes off like a piece of cake, but as you can see, for me to get this thing off, I had to pretty much murder this cap piece to get it off. The reason being is there's a little plug that goes into the pivot bolt, and it was just a mission to get off at the time. You know, over time, grit and grind just kind of seizes the thing up, and it was just painful. It was probably a 30-minute exercise, and yeah, doesn't look great, but I had to do it to get that shapeshifter working again. Now the issue with the new shapeshifter lever is I can't actually get it in a position where I can easily access it with my thumb. So it's probably a little bit too high, and I have to reach over rather than just pushing down like as if you would on, let's say, the gear shifter. Minor detail, but an annoying thing, to be honest, and I'm trying to play around with it and try to get the ergonomics to work because I can't quite remember how it was set up initially. Another issue that I really have found to be a big problem are the bearings on the bike are absolutely trash. So probably about 6 to 9 months in, just before the Flight Centre Epic, I had to replace one of the main pivot bolt bearings. So yeah, like, it's not ideal that the bearings don't last a year, which is annoying. And it's not like here we're riding through mud and grime all the time. Like, it's pretty dry during winter, and if it's wet, there's no chance I'm going out there to ride the bike. So to have the bearings flog out so quickly, and it's just happened again at the 12-month mark, probably the same bearing, it's a bit annoying. So I've just ordered a full kit of the enduro bearings, so I'm just going to do the lot, and hopefully I'll do a video for that as well. But look, I guess in the end, the stock bearings are pretty shit. So if you're riding in conditions where it's not good, it's very wet, you know, there's a potential that you might be replacing these bearings within the first year, like I have. To be honest, there's not a lot of else that's gone wrong with the bike. I did manage to break the grips that came on the bike. They're the Ergon grips. They don't really have a hard end plate on it, so I've hit a tree and it's just split the grip in half. So I've just swapped on some, I think Renthal, I don't know. Anyway, I've just put some new grips on which are doing a lot better. And to be honest, I prefer that they've got a hard cap on the end of the bar rather than just a rubber piece that kind of slots on and you bolt at one end. So really, those are kind of the main issues I've had with the bike. To be honest, they're quite major. I mean, the bearing one's a big one. Like, if you're going to be riding in bad conditions, there's a potential you're going to change the bearings out within the first year. If you break that shapeshifter lever to fix that and remediate the problem, you know, that's a serious task. And to be honest, you're going to absolutely destroy that cap piece, as I've done. And look, there wasn't much anything I could do about it, so it's just how it is. But overall, the bike's been good. It's a good bike. Like, it is a very good bike. It does exactly what you want it to do. It does everything it should do. And to be honest, it's all these bikes you buy at this price range are going to be good. It doesn't matter what brand they are, they're all going to be very good. It's just sort of like the minor details which, you know, may come up, and I've experienced some of these problems, but to be honest, I don't really mind. I mean, I've managed to fix the problems as they've come, and to be honest, I enjoy riding the bike more than the issues that I've faced. So overall, out of 10 after 1 year, let's give it about a 7.5 out of 10. It would have been close to a 9 if there was no issues, but you know, these things happen. Bikes are meant to get ridden, bikes are meant to break, unfortunately, and these parts just get abused. So unless you want to keep the bike in a showroom looking nice and pristine, then be prepared for the bike to cop a beating. In the end, these are downhill, gravity enduro, whatever you want to call them, bikes, so they're going to cop it, and just enjoy the bike. Anyway, that's a bit of a wrap of the 12-month experience with the Canyon Strive. Overall, shapeshifter is a great concept, and I would highly recommend people buying it. Just be prepared that the bearings may be shit, and look after that shapeshifter lever. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go out and buy the bike if you want it. Try and test ride it beforehand, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.